So here's the before picture and here's the after. And so what we're going to do is we're going to show you how this has been edited. Let's go. So from the beginning, I like to make sure to turn down the highlights. Well, set up the proper white balance, turn down the highlights, increase the shadow so I could see more detail. And now I'll just set the black and white points over here. And I'll bring in more detail by increasing the clarity. So then I'll just kind of toggle it back and forth to make sure that I have the proper exposure that I'd like. And then at that point, I kind of will go to the sharpening to make sure that the image, it's been sharpened to my liking, as well as the noise reduction applied, so I can get a better sense of what the picture is going to look like. Okay, so then at that point, I will remove chromatic aberrations. Just always like to, make sure that because we're shooting at f2.2, if there are any, we're going to remove them. And then I'll go and mess around with the auto leveling. I want the picture to be correctly leveled to my liking. I'll actually then set up a crop. Because this is more of a landscape picture, I'll just crop in a little bit. I'll just kind of freeform crop so that it looks more like a landscape from an aerial perspective. And then I want to bring out some color and contrast, so that's where I'll manipulate the tone curve a little bit, and then I will I tend to have more of a magenta feel with my photos, so that's what I'm doing over here is I'm messing with the colors, messing with the split toning, again just more pushing it towards the direction of a magenta type of feel. And then I'll add a graduated ND filter where I'm going to decrease the sky so that more of the emphasis is on that sunset. And then this way it helps to draw in what you want to highlight, right? So it's kind of a vignette, but again, it's more or less decreasing the top of the skyline. And because it's a skyline, I want to add some clarity, which will bring out more detail in the clouds. It'll make the clouds really pop. That's what really it does. And just going back and forth, making sure that the settings are to my liking. And then after that, I will add a vignette to it, and then after that, then I really get in there and just kind of fine-tune some of the adjustments of where I want the picture and the viewer to kind of look at. So I'll make some noticeable changes using the radial filter where I'll invert and bring certain brightness to certain areas of the image. So then I'll go ahead and also draw in, because I like that sunset and the colors that it's coming. I'm going to just go ahead and enhance it along the horizon line. So I'll use a brush and just make the colors to be where it's kind of sunset color, warmer tone. And then I'll go ahead again and I'll apply another graduated filter to decrease the skyline. So again, I like to just finish it off, making sure that the brightness and the exposure is where I like it to be. And then you'll see the before, which is somewhat dull right out of the camera, and then the after, a world of a difference. I love this, and I think it's a fantastic way to edit. Thanks for watching, folks.